Welcome to episode 12 of A Hanon A-Day Keeps the Piano Doctor Away. Today, because it's episode 12, we will be studying Hanon number 12. Assuming you have been learning all the Hanons from 1 to 12 in order, you might see Hanon number 12 as something generic. It doesn't introduce any new concepts. Instead, it applies all the concepts you know, and it adds an extra awkward note pattern. All the other Hanons, they may have broken note structures, but they're still quite easy to follow. But Hanon number 12 uses this. That might sound simple, but most people play like this. That's wrong. It's this. A, C, E. That is very awkward, especially if you're new to piano. So what I recommend you to do actually, and for everyone, is slow practice. Again, but not the slowest that Hanon recommends. I recommend even slower. Hanon does 60 BPM with 2 beats per bar. I say 60 BPM with 8 beats per bar. It will sound something like this. While doing the slow practice, I recommend you really pay attention to the note pattern and making sure your fingers are placed in advance. Also, slow practice also has another benefit. If you have any bad habits, compared to flash practice, you would see it much easier and you would recognize it, such as lifting your fingers too high, being too tense and being all awkward, and not using enough rotational efficiency and not utilizing gravity. So slow practice really is important when studying Hanon number 12 and all the other Hanons. Then for Hanon number 12, I would recommend you to build speed, a lot of speed actually. Maybe even 72 with 2 beats per bar. Once you get consistent and make sure no bad habits starts to come out. And I really want you to take in the awkward note passage, as these will come in many other pieces later on. And that concludes episode number 12. If you have any further comments or any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.